a blade when the beat goes boom. Carve my path, make space in the room. Clock hits 0, I'm alive in the blast. Born for the sprint, too lethal, too fast. Hands steady up when the tension spikes. I don't chase fear, fear runs from my strikes. Push through the edge where the brave don't stand. I write my fate with the fire in my hand.
Up again, let the force collide. Pulling every shadow off my stride. No hesitation, no stepping back. I'm the one exploding down the track.
Let the power grow. Charge through the heat till the circuits blow. Wave after wave, breaking raw and free. Break into the war zone. Come alive with me. Live with me. Live with me. Live with me.
Break into the war zone, run with the flame. Racing through the pressure while they call my name. Higher, louder, breathe in the fight. Break into the war zone, tear through the night. Tear through the night. Tear through the night. To the war zone, tear through the night. Heat in my breath, hear my heartbeat knocking. Mind locked in and the fear's not talking. Grip on the ground as the world turns sharp. I cut through the dark like a moving spark. No more doubt and no more pause. I rise in a moment where the strong ones walk. Lift me up, let the fire kick. Pressure in my chest, getting loud and quick. No slowing down when the fight gets near. I feed on the force that'll raise my fear. Fuel up the spirit, set the core alive. Racing through the pressure as the beats survive. Faster, harder, ready to ignite. Fuel up the spirit, rising to the fire. Fuel up the spirit, set the core alive. Racing through the pressure as the beats survive. Faster, harder, ready to ignite. Fuel up the spirit, rising to the fire.
I grip my fate when the clock runs thin. Pressure in my veins, let the war begin. No time wasted, I break that pace. I'm a flame with a name and a fearless face. Push that limit till the edges melt. I sharpen my stance with the cards I'm dealt. Louder I get when the ground shakes back. I walk through storms like I'm built for attack.
Up again, feel the force align. Strength in my breath and the heat in my spine. No hesitation when the world turns tight. I evolve in the edge of the rising fire.
Go, let the tension rise. Burning through the silence in my steady eyes. Wave after wave, pulling raw and free. Fuel up the spirit, come alive with me.
Fuel up the spirit. Racing through the pressure as the beats survive. Faster, harder, ready to ignite. Fuel up the spirit, rising to the fire. Fuel up the spirit. Racing through the pressure as the beats survive. Faster, harder, ready to ignite. Fuel up the spirit, rising to the fight. Step to the line with the blood still burning. Eyes locked in and my fate's returning. Pressure in the air like a loaded strike. I advance through the dark where the brave ones fight. No retreat now, no fear left standing. I rise in the force that my heart's commanding. Lift me up, let the pulse explode. Tension in my stance on the narrow road. No slowing down when the heat gets loud. I stand like a storm breaking through the crowd. No mercy, sharpen up my aim. Running through the chaos, calling out my name. Faster, closer, breath in the dust. Rise with no mercy. Fight with, cause I walk that path where the weak don't tread. where the loud go quiet and the brave stay fed. Steel in my lungs and a flame in my voice. Every hard step is a warrior's choice. Hit like truth when the lights turn grim. Strength in my bones, I overflow to the brim. Push that line to the border, shake. I'm the strike they fear when the walls all break. Up again, let the pressure climb. Every scar I earn shapes another line. No hesitation in my sharpened soul. I'm the one who steps where the thunder rolls. Go, go, let the fire scream. Running through the heat like a ruptured beam. Wave after wave, breaking fierce and free. Rise with no mercy, come alive with me. Rise with no mercy, sharpen up my aim. Running through the chaos, calling out my name. Higher, louder, breathe in the dust. Rise with no mercy. Fight because I must. Heat in my lungs as the beat cuts deeper. I advance through the dark where the climbs get steeper. Pulse like a weapon and my pace on fire. Every step rising till the stakes go higher. Hands get tight when the fear kicks in, but I break that weight with the will to win. Lift me up, let the motion tear. Burning every weakness in the smoky air. No slowing down when the world turns red. Run through the pressure with a lifted head. Run through the pressure. Hold that line. Racing through the chaos with a sharpened spine. Faster, stronger, breath on the wire. Run through the pressure, climb through the fire. Pressure, 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 pressure. Oh, pressure, 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 pressure. Oh, pressure, pressure, pressure. Run through the pressure, climb through the fire.
Yeah, I feel that heat when the beat turns sharp. Every moment forged like a blade in the dark. Push through storms with a steel set stance. Aiming every second at the next advance. Force in my chest when the crowd gets loud. Stand too strong to be swallowed by the shroud. Crash through walls like a fractured fate. I cut through limits at a lethal rate.
Up again, let the tempo hit. Sharpening my steps till they perfectly fit. No hesitation when the stakes ignite. I push through the core of the rising fight. Go, go, let the heat run free. Driving through the way like it's nothing to me. Wave after wave, breaking raw and true. Run through the pressure, break on through. Run through the pressure, hold that line. Racing through the chaos with a sharpened spine. Faster, stronger, breath on the wire. Run through the pressure, climb through the fire. Pressure, 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 pressure. Pressure, 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 pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Run through the pressure, climb through the fire. Hit back the moment when the world turns cold. I step through the fear with a grip so bold. Every sharp breath like a spark in my chest. I rise in the chaos when I'm pushed to the test. Hands on the ground and my stance locked tight. I fight for the flame that survives the night. Lift me up, let the beat go wild. I sharpen my soul like a battle child. No slowing down when the stakes unfold. I hit back strong with a heart of gold. And hit back the moment, rise in the sky. Racing through the pressure with a force I like. Faster, louder, breathe in the flame. Hit back the moment, call out my name. Hit back the moment, rise in the sky. Racing through the pressure with a force I like. Faster, louder, breathe in the flame. Hit back the moment, call out my name. Yeah. I crush that doubt when it creeps too near. I don't bend to the dark, I don't bow to fear. Every step loud like a drum line crack. When I move through the heat, there's no turning back. I build my fire from the cuts I earn. Push through the smoke when the walls all burn. I hit my mark when the fuse gets lit. I'm the fight they feel when I won't submit. Up again, let the drive take hold. Pressure in my pulse turning red to gold. No hesitation when the world gets tight. I strike with a mind built tough for the fight. Go, 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 let the flame stretch wide. Running through the shock with a fearless stride. Wave after wave, breaking high and free. Hit back the moment, come alive with me. Oh, 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 oh. Hit back the moment, call out my name. Hit back the moment, rise in the stride. Racing through the pressure with a force I like. Higher, harder, breathe in the flame. Hit back the moment, call out my name. Hit back the moment, rise in the stride. Racing through the pressure with a force I like. Higher, harder, breathe in the flame. Hit back the moment, call out my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rumble, yeah. Ay, born in the fireline, heat on my spine. Every scar I earn turn the dark into mine. Pressure in the wind and the stakes rise quick. I sharpen my breath till the rhythm clicks. Hands to the ground with a mindset still. I don't wait for fate, I bend what's real. Running through the heat where the boat once trained. I rise from the ash like a spark in the rain. Lift me up, let the fractures glow. Breaking every limit that I used to know. No slowing down. In the red hot climb, I advance through the dark like I own the time. Born in the fireline, raised in the flame. Running through the pressure, calling out my name. Faster, harder, breathe in the air. Born in the fireline, built for the clash. Yeah, I strike that beat like a blade to stone. I walk my path on the throne of my own. Heat in my lungs when the moment sparks. I carve my name in the toughest marks. Push through storms with a fearless stance. Every setback fuels my next advance. Break those chains when the world gets tight. I rise with force when it's time to fight. Up again, let the pace ignite. Pressure in my pulse turning black to light. No hesitation in the flood and roar. I push through lines I ignored before.
Yeah, feel that rush when the ground shakes back. I don't fold, I attack, never crack. Hands on fire with a burning grip. I flip the pain in the battleship. Breath gets sharp as the walls cave in, but I stand tall, discipline wins. I climb through heat where the strong ones climb. I don't break, I evolve every time. Go, 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 let the war drums rise. Running through explosions, lighting up the skies. Wave after wave, breaking savage and free. Born in the fireline, come alive with me. Born in the fireline, raised in the flame. Running through the pressure, calling out my name. Higher, stronger, breathe in the air. Born in the fireline. Born in the fireline, raised in the flame. Running through the pressure, calling out my name. Higher, stronger, breathe in the air. Born in the fireline, built for the clash. I sharpen my will till the flames uplift. Pressure on my chest and the noise grows tight. I walk through storms like a soldier of light. Rise through cracks with the strong survive. Every breath proves that I'm still alive. Lift me up, let the tension crack. Breaking no limits till there's no way back. No slowing when the world gets loud. I rise like thunder, tearing through a crowd. Burn the weakness down, cut into the night. Running through resistance with a sharp and bite. Faster and louder, breathe in the flame. Burn the weakness down, my name. Burn the weakness down, cut into the night. Running through resistance with a sharp and bite. Faster and louder, breathe in the flame. Burn the weakness down, remember my name. Yeah, I shake that ground when my foot hits low. I flip that dial when the pressure grows. Push that line to the faint ones fade. I build my edge in the fire I made. Mine stays cold in the heat and smoke. I rise from hits that will make them choke. my forces lit.
Up again, let the sparks align. Strength in my shoulder, breath in my spine. No hesitation when the night gets tight. I push through shadows, chasing the light.
Yeah, I crush that fear when the beat snaps hard. Standing in the flame like a sentry guard. Hit my stride when the world turns red. I never bow down, I move ahead. Hands on fire with the burning core. I rise from the ground stronger than before. I break those doubts till the noise goes numb. Weakness burns out the harder I come.
Go, let the power spread. Running through the heat like a needle thread. Wave after wave, breaking violent and free. Burn the weakness down, come alive with me. Burn the weakness down, cut into the night. Running through resistance with a sharpened bite. Higher, stronger, breathe in the flame. Burn the weakness down, burn the weakness down, cut into the night. Running through resistance with a sharpened bite. Higher, stronger, breathe in the flame. Burn the weakness down, remember my name. Storm up the tempo, crack through the ground. Speed in my chest as the war drum sound. Heat in my step when the fight gets near. I swallow the doubt, spit out the fear. Pulse runs wild in the rising smoke. I don't stop swinging till the walls all broke. Strength in my grip and the stakes climb high. I rise in the moment with the brave defy. Lift me up, let the surge take hold. Turn the heat inside into molten gold. No slowing down when the lines shake loose. I cut through pressure like breaking a noose. Storm up the tempo, break through the weight. Running like a force no fear can take. Faster, stronger, breath on the edge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge.
Yeah, I ride that beat like a storm in steel. Crashing through barriers most can't feel. Pulse gets sharp when the tension peaks. I rise from the dark that the silence leaks. Yeah, climb through noise with the razor mind. I move through fire leaving dust behind. Drums hit hard like a loaded strike. I am the force that defines the fight.
Up again, let the impact burn. Strength in my stance as the tides all turn. No hesitation when the ground runs thin. I push through flames with a sharpened grin.
Hit that line when the floor caves in. I grip my fear till I break its chin. Push so hard that the night breaks twice. I carve my path through the coldest ice. Yeah, rise through pressure with the savage bite. I don't lose, I won't dim my light. I stand in storms with an iron will. I rise in the fire, only warriors feel.
Go, let the tension roll. Running through the dark with the burning soul. Wave after wave, breaking fierce and free. Storm up the tempo, come alive with me. Go, let the tension roll. Running through the dark with the burning soul. Wave after wave, breaking fierce and free. Storm up the tempo, come alive with me. Storm up the tempo, break through the way. Running like a force, no fear can take. Higher, brighter, breath on the edge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge. Storm up the tempo, rise from the ledge. No fear in the impact. No fear in the impact, breath turns steel. I stand in the blast till the shock feels real. Pulse hits fast like a kinetic strike. I sharpen my will when the walls ignite. Heat in my chest and the ground moves wide. I advance through flames with a warrior's stride. Hands get tight when the tension roars. I push through weight that the weak ignore. Lift me up, let the shockwave rise. Running through the dark with electric eyes. No slowing down when the stakes turn red. I fight on the edge where the bold ones tread. No fear in the impact, hit that line. Running through the chaos with a sharpened spine. Faster, harder, breath on the quake. No fear in the impact, nothing can break. No.
when the fast winds roar. I rip through the noise till it shakes the floor. Grind that fear till it turns to dust. I act on fire, attack I must. Hands on flame when the world turns black. I never step back, I unload and attack.
Up again, let the quake expand. Running through the world with a burning hand. No hesitation when the lightning cracks. I charge through storms till the sky snaps back.
Hit that pace when the dark grows loud. I walk through pressure like I own the crowd. Push that fate when the force feels grim. I break the doubt that once filled the brim. Rise through damage with the sharp end roar. Pain don't scare me, it fuels me more. Standing tall when the lines collapse. I strike again as the tension snaps.
Go, go, let the shockwave spin. Running through the fire with a rising grin. Wave after wave, breaking raw and free. No fear in the impact, 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 impact.
Come alive with me, no.
No fear in the impact, hit that line. Running through the chaos with a sharpened spine. Higher, harder, breath on the quake. No fear in the impact, nothing can break. No fear in the impact, hit that line. Running through the chaos with a sharpened spine. Higher, harder, breath on the quake. No fear in the impact, nothing can break. Nothing can break. Move like a riot, breath turns fire. Climb through the tension as the stakes stack higher. Hands get tight when the beat turns mean. I break through the dark with a force unseen. Step through smoke with a razor stride. I rise through noise where the bold reside. Heat on my skin when the fight grows wild. I sharpen my soul like a battle child. Lift me up, let the chaos ring. Pressure in my chest like a war drum swing. No slowing down when the walls shake thin. I push through storms with a burning grin. Move like a riot, cut through the night. Racing through resistance with a ruthless bite. Faster, harder, breath on the blaze. Move like a riot, tear through the maze. Move like a riot, cut through the night. Racing through resistance with a ruthless bite. Faster, harder, breath on the blaze. Move like a riot, tear through the maze. Yeah, I wrote that beat like a thunderclaw, to tearing through silence with a violent awe. Hit that mark with a blazing tone. I stand too strong to be overthrown. Push that line till the ground breaks twice. I scale my fear like I'm cutting ice. Fire in my voice when the dark gets grim. I rise like a blaze that goes limb to limb. Up again, let the tempo bend. Strengthen my lungs till the storms descend. No hesitation when the night snaps tight. I move through flames with a ruthless bite. Feel that force when the stakes align. Pressure in my breath, heat down my spine. Rage through walls with a wildfire grin. I turn every loss into hardened skin. Push that edge where the fearless go. I thrive in the chaos where the harsh winds blow. Move too sharp for the fear to trap. I run with the fire that never looks back. Go, go, let the riot spark. Running through the noise, tearing holes in the dark. Wave after wave, ripping wild and free. Move like a riot, come alive with me. Move like a riot, cut through the night. Racing through resistance with a ruthless bite. Faster, harder, breath on the blaze. Move like a riot, tear through the maze. Move like a riot, cut through the night. Racing through resistance with a ruthless bite. Faster, harder, breath on the blaze. Move like a riot, tear through the maze. Strike through the noise, let the ground split open. Breath runs sharp and my pulse unbroken. Heat in my stance when the walls press tight. I carve through the dark with a fist full of light. Pressure in the wind and the cracks ignite. I rise with the force of a war-born strike. Teeth on edge as the beat explodes. I break through shadows most can't decode. Lift me up, let the static tear. Ripping every weakness from the it's live. I sharpen my focus till the sparks all rise. Strike through the noise, hit harder than flame. Running through the chaos while they chant my name. Faster, deeper, breath in the quake. Strike through the noise, watch the whole ground shake. Strike through the noise, hit harder than flame. Running through the chaos while they chant my name. Faster, deeper, breath in the quake. Strike through the noise, watch the whole ground shake.
Yeah, I snap like steel when the beat goes violent. Move with a fury that kills the silent. Break that limit when the night turns grim. I push through the clash till the edge is dim. Grip my fate like a blade I hone. Rise from the wreckage on the throne of stone. Pressure jumps high when my foot hits down. I'm the shock they feel running through the town.
Up again, let the voltage burn. Power in my chest with a savage turn. No hesitation when the red lights glow. I advance through forces most won't know. Hit that pace like a thunder spine. I cut through noise on a razor line. Crush each doubt when the stakes get red. I run through blast waves led by my tread. Heat explodes when my breath locks tight. I rise from ruins ready for the fight. War in my bones when the tempo bends. I push till the storm inside me ends.
Go, go, let the riot spark. Running through the blackout, tearing through the dark. Wave after wave, ripping brutal and free. Strike through the noise, come collide with me, yeah.
Strike through the noise, hit harder than flame. Running through the chaos while they chant my name. Higher, louder, breath in the quake. Strike through the noise, watch the whole ground shake. Strike through the noise, hit harder than flame. Running through the chaos while they chant my name. Higher, louder, breath in the quake. Strike through the noise, watch the whole ground shake. Yeah. Yeah, heat up the pace, feel the burn run wild. Pressure in my lungs, getting weapon style. Step in the blast, where the cold ones fold. I rise through the shot with my stance controlled. Smoke wraps tight, but I cut right through. I run with a force, only warriors do. Pulse gets fierce when the beat turns red. I follow the fire where the fearless tread. Lift me up, let the sparks collide. Running with a rhythm, born to override. No slowing down when the stakes snap high. I advance through the heat like a battle cry. Heat up the pace, pushing to the fire. Running through resistance as the flames climb higher. Faster, louder, breath on the line. Heat up the pace, all strength is mine. All strength is mine. All strength is mine. Yeah, crack that floor when the tempo spins. Break through fear with a razor grin. Fire in my palms in the storm inside. I warp every shadow with a violent light. Step by step till the post runs savage. Every barrier falls to the force I manage. Walls collapse when my drive gets loud. I walk like a king but I fight unbowed. Up again, let the rhythm pound. Shake through the silence till it hits the ground. No hesitation when the blast expands. I push through smoke with unbroken hands. Yeah, hit like thunder when the bass drops raw. I call my space with a battlefield law. Push that limit till the air turns thin. I don't break, I tear through within. Heat erupts when the knife folds in. I rise to the call where the hard ones win. Force in my chest when the tide hits twice. I sharpen my fate like a blade of ice. Go, let the tempo tear. Running through the grit with electric flare. Wave after wave, ripping ruthless free. Heat up the pace, come ignite with me. Heat up the pace, pushing through the fire. Running through resistance as the flames climb higher, higher, harder, breath on the line. Heat up the pace, all strength is mine. Heat up the pace, pushing through the fire. Running through resistance as the flames climb higher, higher, harder, breath on the line. Heat up the pace, all strength is mine, yeah. Yeah. Chase down the darkness, step on the fear. Run so hard that the shadow disappear. Pressure on my breath when the walls close tight. I rip through the dark with a burst of light. Strength in my stride and the ground breaks thin. I race through blows, most won't step in. No more silence, no retreat found. I roar through the dark with a combat sound. Lift me up, let the tension roar. I break through the void like a slamming door. No slowing down when the black turns red. I run through danger, most dread to tread. Chase down the darkness, crushed at night. Running through the void like a blazing fight. Faster, sharper, breathe in the blast. Chase down the darkness, leave none to last. Chase down the darkness, crushed at night. Running through the void like a blazing fight. Faster, sharper, breathe in the blast. Chase down the darkness.
Yeah, I break that dark like a strike through glass. Move so lethal, shadows can't pass. Heat in my chest when the beat goes wild. I turn every threat into something to compile. Push through smoke with a storm-built bone. I carve my path till the night gets blown. Step so sharp that the void snaps back. I don't retreat, I counterattack.
Up again, let the pressure spread. Running with a heartbeat forged in red. No hesitation when the stakes turn grim. I tear through the dark till the lights go dim.
I rise like fire when the void gets thick. Push through low hits, quick and slick. Stand my ground where the shadows snap. Turn their silence into a thunderclap. Fear runs off when my breath locks tight. I carry the storm through the dead of night. Chase those shadows till the dawn runs clean. I'm the burn they fear in the dark unseen.
Go, go, let the night break loud. Running through the chaos like a thundercloud. Wave after wave, crashing fierce and free. Chase down the darkness, come survive with me. Chase down the darkness. Chase down the darkness. Chase down the darkness. Chase down the darkness, crushed at night. Running through the void like a blazing fight. Faster, sharper, breathe in the blast. Chase down the darkness, leave none to last. Chase down the darkness, crushed at night. Running through the void like a blazing fight. Higher, louder, breathe in the blast. Chase down the darkness, leave none to last. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, lift the battle cry, breath turns flame. Pressure in my chest like a loaded aim. Heat on my knuckles and the world turns tight. I roar through the moment like I'm built for a fight. Storm in my bones and the ground spins thin. I rise in the chaos where the strong begin. Every heartbeat sharp as a warrior's call. I brace for the clash, I refuse to fall.
Lift me up, let the echo spread. Running through the field where the brave ones bled. No slowing down when the rage climbs high. I fuel my car with a burning cry. Lift the battle cry, tear through the fear. Running through the storm like a frontline spear. Faster, harder, breath on the spark. Lift the battle cry, light up the dawn. Lift the battle cry, tear through the fear. Running through the storm like a frontline spear. Faster, harder, breath on the spark. Lift the battle cry, light up the dawn.
Yeah, I grind through pain when the beat turns crude. Rip through walls with a ruthless mood. Fire in my breath when the stakes catch flame. I carve my mark in the Warzone frame. Push through wreckage where the soldiers bone. Stand too strong to be overthrown. Crash through doubts when the ground shakes wide. I swing through chaos with a fearless stride.
Up again, let the spirit roar. Breaking through limits I ignored before. No hesitation when the air gets tight. I scream my truth in the face of the foe.
Hit like lightning when the tension peaks. I rise like a titan the moment it speaks. Yeah, push that fury till the noise bends low. I'm the spark that makes the battle glow. Yeah, feel my stance with a red hot core. Each step louder than the strike before. Walk through storms with a rebel's might. I turn my breath into pure ignite. Go, go, let the war drums rise. Running through the dark with fire in my eyes. Wave after wave, raging fierce and free. Lift the battle cry, come ascend with me. Come ascend with me.
Battle cry, tear through the fear. Running through the storm like a frontline spear. Higher, stronger, breath on the spark. flesh, feel the core ignite. Pressure in my chest like a prime fist fight. Heat on my spine as the world turns mean. I drive through pain like a war machine. Fear steps back when my breath locks tight. I rise through shadows with a savage bite. Pulse gets cruel when the stakes unfold. I bend my limits till my bones turn gold. Lift me up, let the rage expand. Running through the fire with an iron hand. No slowing down when the quake hits deep. I move through storms others fear to keep. Push through the flesh, crack through the pain. Running through resistance like a runaway train. Faster, darker, breath on the edge. Push through the flesh, break past the ledge. Push through the flesh, crack through the pain. Running through resistance like a runaway train. Faster, darker, breath on the edge. Push through the flesh, break past the ledge. Yeah, I crush that ground when the beat goes raw. Rip through silence with the battle law. Fire in my stance when the fear kicks back. I overload pressure till the steel lines crack. Push that speed till the red line screams. I run through the dark, tearing holes in dreams. Hands on fire when the night folds in. I climb through chaos on a battle-born grin. Up again, let the chaos bend. Shaping my will till the fractures mend. No hesitation when the scars press tight. I sharpen my breath to a blade for the fight. Hit like metal when the storm hits twice. I carve my path from the coldest ice. Push through nightmares others deny. I walk through danger with a lifted eye. Stand too fierce for the dark to claim. My heartbeat roars like a burning flame. Push that core to the limits. Crash, I rise through ruin with the titans flash. Go, 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 let the shock waves roar. Running through impact, craving more and more. Wave after wave, ripping wild and free. Push through the flesh, come ascend with me. Push through the flesh, crack through the pain. Running through resistance like a runaway train. Higher, harder, breath on the edge. Push through the flesh, break past the ledge. Push through the flesh, crack through the pain. Running through resistance like a runaway train. Higher, harder, breath on the edge. Push through the flesh, break past the ledge. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Warriors fast pulse, heat in my chest. Running through danger like a battle test. Pressure in my breath when the night swings wide. I push through chaos with a sharpened stride. Hands turn flame as the conflict grows. I rise through fire where the brave one goes. Every heartbeat cracked like a war drum scream. I move through storms like I split the scene. Let me up, let the pulse explode. Cutting through the dark on a lethal road. No slowing down when the quake turns red. I run with the strength, both fear to tread. Warriors fast pulse, tear through the line. Racing through resistance like the world's on mine. Faster, harder, breathing the spark. Warriors fast pulse, tearing up the dark. Tearing up the dark. Tearing up the dark.
Yeah, I strike that beat like a metal arc. Burn through silence till the night turns stark. Step with a fury that rips through bone. I anchor my rage with a force I own. Heat gets savage when the bass drops twice. I cut through doubt like a blade of ice. Push through wreckage with a war-torn grin. I rise from the dust where the flames begin.
Up again, let the voltage climb. Running through the break in distorted time. No hesitation when the shadows stare. I feed my pulse to the brutal air.
Hit that pace with a ruthless drive. I crush all fear just to stay alive. Break through storms with a bow collide. I tear my limits open wide. Strength erupts when the lines distort. I walk through fire like it's my sport. War in my bones when the beat hits loud. I stand unbroken and never bow.
Go, go, let the pulse ignite. Running through the battle with a burning bite. Wave after wave, ripping fierce and free. Warriors fast pulse, come ascend with me. Warriors fast pulse, tear through the line. Racing through resistance like the world's on mine. Higher, harder, breathing the spark. Warriors fast pulse, tearing up the dark. Tearing up the dark. Tearing up the dark. Yeah, break the ground open, breath goes fierce. Running through the quake with a strike that pierces. Heat in my stance when the world folds in. I rise from the core where the wars begin. Pulse runs violent as the cracks expand. I crush through the weight with a firebrand. Pressure in my lungs like a molten roar. I slam through walls they can't restore.
when the lines distort. I push through fire like it's my sport. I rise through fractures with the Titans tone. I break the ground like I break my own. Go, go, let the quake expand. Running through ruins with the burning hand. Wave after wave, let the wild and free. Break the ground open, come ignite with me. Break the ground open, tear through the quake. Running through explosions, only warriors make. Higher, stronger, breath on the edge. Break the grounder, push past the ledge. Break the ground open, push past the ledge. Break ground, push past the ledge. Yeah, run till the sky shouts, breath turns flame. Racing through chaos like I own the game. Heat in my stride when the wind snaps tight. I cut through pressure with a savage bite. Pulse on fire as the clouds break thin. I rise through storms where the brave begin. Every heartbeat sharp like a burning spear. I chase down fate with a lack of fear. Lift me up, let the skyline tear. Breaking through shadows with electric glare. No slowing down when the flight turns wild. I burst through limits with a battle child. Run till the sky shouts, break through the roar. Running so fast that the heavens implore. Faster, higher, breath on the flame. Run till the sky shouts, scream out my name. Yeah, I shred that wind when the beat breaks loose. Cut through clouds like I'm snapping the noose. Push that limit till the red line screams. I outrun darkness, tearing holes in dreams. Step so sharp that the night splits wide. I blaze through storms with the fearless stride. Fire in my breath when the world leans in. I don't collapse, I rise again. Up again, let the skyline shake. Push through the altitude till the limits break. No hesitation when the edge is thin. I crush through fear with adrenaline. Hit that speed where the stars turn white. I burn through night with the Titans bite. Run so hard that the sky pulls back. I carve my path through the blue and black. Lift that flame with the death-defy stance. I bend the air like a combat dance. Feel that roar when the ground grows small. I fly through storms like I own it all. Go, go, let the sky ignite. Running through the heavens with the savage bite. Wave after wave, ripping wild and free. Run till the sky shouts, come ascend with me. Run till the sky shouts, break through the roar. Running so fast that the heavens implore. Higher, lighter, breath on the flame. Run till the sky shouts, scream out my name. Oh, 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 oh. Run till the sky shouts. Run till the sky shouts, break through the roar. Running so fast that the heavens implore. Higher, louder, breath on the flame. Run till the sky shouts, scream out my name. Yeah, stand on the red line, breath turns still. Pushing through heat till the world turns real. Pressure on my chest when the stakes ignite. I brace for the blast with the fighter's bite. Pulse runs savage as the floor tilts thin. I drag my fear out from deep within. Every step cracks like a war drum fall. I rise through chaos, standing tall. Lift me up, let the threshold break. Cutting through pressure with the force I make. No slowing down when the line turns bright. I stand on the edge of a wildfire fight. Stand on the red line, tear through the burn. Running so hard that the whole tides turn. Faster, stronger, breath in the heat. Stand on the red line, refuse to stand on the red line, tear through the burn. Running so hard that the whole tides turn. Faster, stronger, breath in the heat. Stand on the red line, refuse to cheat. I walk that edge like a molten scar. Push so hard that I dent the bar. Heat on my spine when the night snaps back. I crack through noise with the force for crack. Grip my fear like a weapon's blade. Fight through storms only titans made. Pressure gets loud when the red line screams. I cut through doubt, splitting seams. Up again, let the core ignite. Running through the pressure like a war born right. No hesitation when the fuse runs thin. I burst through limits from within. Hit that mark when the world turns tight. I push through dark with a ruthless might. Step through fire with the razor stride. Break through walls, others run to hide. Heat explodes when my breath goes sharp. I tear my fate in the battle art. Run that pace till the line turns gold. I stand on the red line uncontrolled. Go, go, let the limits scream. Running through the blast like a ruptured beam. Wave after wave, breaking fierce and free. Stand on the red line, come and do it with. Stand on the red line, tear through the burn. Running so hard that the whole tides turn. Higher, harder, breathe in the heat. Stand on the red line, refuse retreat. On the red line, tear through the burn. Running so hard that the whole tides turn. Higher, harder, breathe in the heat. Stand on the red line, refuse retreat. Stand on the red line, refuse retreat. I send in the combat mode. Come on, come on. I send in the combat mode. Breath turns fire. Stepping into chaos with the rising desire. Pressure in my ribs like a loaded blast. I shake off doubt as I break the past. Heat climbs high as the fate draws near. I move through darkness with the blackout spear. Every step screams with the titan's weight. I rise through storms, unlocking fate. Lift me up, let the fury climb. Running through the breaking, collapsing time. No slowing down when the world turns grim. I dive through shadows to outrun them. Ascending a combat mode, tear through the roar. Running through the battlefield, wanting more. Faster, darker, breath on the flame. Ascending a combat mode, remember the name. Ascending a combat mode.
Yeah, I'll crush that ground with a warhead stride. Push through wreckage with a rebel pride. Heat in my lungs when the bass hits twice. I carve my mark through the coldest ice. Fear steps back when my shadow hits. I walk through fire with apocalypse grit. Push that tempo till the walls all bend. I rise from ruin, I don't pretend.
Up again, let the echoes break. Cutting through memories I refuse to take. No hesitation when the fuse rings loud. I run through pressure like I own the crowd.
Hit that beat like a detonator spark. Tear through silence, making daylight dark. Push through flames with a titan stance. I walk my breath in the war-born dance.